In a recent interview with Wired, Cuban criticized the cryptocurrency for its lack of intrinsic value, joking that he would rather have bananas, as at least he eats those. The billionaire tech investor's comments echo those of Warren Buffett, the world's fourth richest man, who once called Bitcoin a fraud, previously told Yahoo Finance that if you buy something like Bitcoin or some cryptocurrency, you don't have anything that is producing anything, you're just hoping the next guy pays more. Cuban did acknowledge that blockchain, cryptocurrency's underlying technology, offers potential. However, he believes that cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are too complicated for the vast majority of people for it to achieve mass adoption. Crypto is so complicated for 99% of the population, Cuban said. Do you put it in a device? Do you print it out? How do you keep it from being hacked? Who's going to host it for you? Cuban's comments come weeks after NBA basketball team the Dallas Mavericks, which is owned by the billionaire investor, began accepting Bitcoin as a payment method for game tickets and merchandise. Coin Corner CEO says Cuban's comments were naive and short-sighted. In the interview, Cuban also compared Bitcoin to gold, stating that, "I say it's like gold. Gold is a religion." One of Bitcoin's believers, Danny Scott, CEO of UK-based cryptocurrency exchange Coin Corner, has come out to defend the digital currency. For Mark Cuban to say that Bitcoin is too complicated is naive and short-sighted, Scott said. Technology is complicated in general, and this isn't specific to Bitcoin. You only have to think about the internet and how complicated that seemed in the 90s. Using your dial-up modem to attempt to connect to your ISP was just one piece of the experience back in the 90s, but these days, most people's phones are connected 24/7, and they don't even have to do anything. It just works. This hasn't happened overnight, and behind the scenes, it hasn't become any simpler. Rather, those developing the technology have worked to provide an easy and accessible user experience. According to Scott, those in the space are aware of the cryptocurrency's complexity, but are similarly working to improve its usability. We appreciate that the user experience part of Bitcoin isn't quite ready for mainstream adoption, but this is something that Bitcoin companies, like ourselves, are working on. The Titan Scandal. Billionaire investor Mark Cuban has said it was my mistake for not adequately researching the Titan cryptocurrency. The cryptocurrency token lost nearly all of its value, falling from over $60 on June 16. On Twitter, Cuban, a known cryptocurrency investor and owner of the Dallas Mavericks, said he got hit by the crash. He later said he took responsibility for his investment loss. The investor also said he was not sure, one way or another, if the crash was due to a rug pull, a type of cryptocurrency exit scam. Iron Finance, the team behind Titan, has denied this via a warning label on his website, which reads, "Please don't buy Titan or Iron. There is no hacks, no exploits or rug pullings." Cuban told Newsweek, "I haven't dug in enough to know if there was something nefarious going on, but I do take responsibility for not doing the math before I invested. It was all in black and white how the math of the stablecoin and Titan worked. If I looked, it was there. How much needed to be added in order to support Titan, and what would happen if sales overtook ads. I chose not to do the work. Is it possible they had every intention of pulling out all the revenue they could and running with it? I guess so, but I don't know one way or the other if that's true. For me, I decided it wasn't worth my time to dig in far enough. I took a flyer. My mistake." Iron Finance said the Titan crash was due to the world's first large-scale crypto bank run, in which large investors in Titan began to sell, prompting a further sell-off. It added, "When people panic and run over to the bank to withdraw their money in a short period, the bank may and will collapse. We have learned a great deal from this incident, and while nothing could be fixed in the current system, we will continue our journey with more products in the future." Cuban has not disclosed the amount he lost in the crash, but told Bloomberg that his investment wasn't so big that I felt the need to have to dot every I and cross every T. He also called for more regulation to define what a stablecoin is. Investopedia states that a stablecoin is a type of cryptocurrency that is backed by another asset, such as gold or the US dollar, in an attempt to offer price stability. Personally, I think regulation built around existing fraud laws is not a bad thing. It will require proof of authorship and identity, but it won't hurt innovation, nor slow anything down. Instead, regulation will open the door for more people to confidently use crypto, Cuban tweeted. Cuban acknowledged that a form of proof of authorship would remove the anonymity some prefer to maintain in the crypto community, but ultimately, he thinks the good of mandating such a thing would outweigh the bad. What do you think about Mark Cuban? Would you trust his financial advice? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.